What's up, peeps? Today I've been working on the mechanism for my Call of Duty search and destroy mechanic, but instead I wanted to use it in the form of an elevator. And I got the wiring done correctly, proper timed and everything. Just wanted to showcase it off. So what this is there's a piston under there. This piston pushes sand over, this piston pushes sand up. All from a click of this button, which you will see now. Bam! It's that easy. So what I needed to do after this was figure out a clock. And a clock is pretty much anything that will repetitively put redstone power to an object, and that's what this is. I have two repeaters facing this way, two repeaters facing this way, and vice versa for this one. So pretty much the energy loop feeds back into itself, but it's delayed enough to where each source is on at a separate time. Bam, bam, bam. So here's the test for that. And this pretty much powers two separate objects at once. Or not at once, but on separate tracks. Anyway, so now I wanted a way to cut this off. Why? Well, you'll see in just a moment. So I built this. Okay, and this is just a little piece of stone, lever on it, a sticky piston pushing down, and once I flip the lever, it would pull that up. See, a stone block like this can actually help you move redstone through it. So if I was to place it right there, in essence, I would get this. And see how my power source still feeds and it's still on separate timing. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so that's a clock. And then that's my clock stopper. Alright, so what I'll do with this mechanic is, right now this is off. But I can flip this switch to allow the mechanism to run. And the whole point of this switch, just to let you guys know, is because without that switch, there's no way to really cut this off. Let me show you real quick. Get out of here, sheep. Mary is nowhere to be found. Anyway, once I push this button, the power keeps looping through, There's no way to stop this, okay? Unless I destroy that redstone. Oh, yay, it stopped. But even if you hit the button again, it's not like it cuts it off. It just surges power until power's full. And now you have this crap. So what I did was make it to where I can remove part of that power source so that it doesn't constantly feed into each other. And that's this mechanism. And I'm going to go through it. There's a button here, two repeaters going up, two repeaters coming back, a stone at the end, and redstone. Repeater right there, just so you guys can see if you like. Set to 4 ticks, set to 1 tick, so I have the proper timing. When this piston pushes up, I want it to drop and have a split second for this piston to push this sand over, while this sand is still in the air. So, let's give it a test run. There we go. Took me a second. And it'll keep feeding up, and up. It's a bit slow. Up, I'll reach my 12 block limit. Sorry about that one, folks. But that's what you have. Now I'll take away the power, and the machine comes to a rest. Now if you was to replicate this on the opposite side and have a piston facing up here and a piston that pushes over this way, give me one moment and I can show you guys a brief example. Bam! And you wanted to build the opposite track, you know, same thing as this, just reverse. Then in essence, you could have two buttons, one that would take you up, and then as this system fed, it would then lower you down. There's an elevator mechanic. Hope you guys liked it. Thanks for your time.